Hello, I'm Charlie Schaefer, and for my advocacy speech, I chose to speak about the recycling problem in our society. The USA sends most of its recycling materials to other countries, and these areas that we send our recycling are being greatly affected by the waste that we are putting into their society. These recycling plants are accepting much more waste than they should be having to sort through. This is creating a large problem in these plants that we are sending our recycling to because the employees work very small wages with very long hours and often being scrutinized by a supervisor because they have very strict needs on what can be recycled and what cannot be recycled. This creates a hatred towards their jobs, and as stated when asked about waste, one of the employees said that it just keeps coming and coming and coming, showing that they have a hatred for the improper recycling that is being sent to them and is filling up the world around them. We don't see this in our society because it is being shipped out of sight. We are shipping our recycling to countries like China and countries in and around Africa. These countries are very, very poor and cannot properly sort through this waste, and it's becoming a problem in their environment. So I believe the basic knowledge of recycling is a very important thing when making a better world for today. And this is a problem that is being built and built and built because of our lack of recycling plants in our own society. We have way more demand for recycling plants than we have actual recycling plants. We have too much supply of recycling and we send that out to other countries, and that affects them very, very much. This is simply only a problem in a few countries because we are only sending to a few countries currently, but this could fester into a global problem. This global problem is going to be caused because we can't just keep looking through other countries to fix our recycling needs, yet we need to fix our own, create more recycling plants, and create a more basic understanding of how recycling works and how it should be done. This problem needs to be addressed sooner or later, or sooner rather than later, because it is a problem that will soon be impossible to fix. And although we can't find a solution currently, that doesn't mean we can't mitigate the problem and try to find a solution in the meantime. I believe that our nation truly needs to work on activism and changing at the everyday life of the people in our society in their understanding of proper recycling. We need to move our ideas of recycling into a more basic understanding to where we can have this be put through our education systems or even Common Core, so the knowledge is more widely understood to the society that it will affect them and how to stop that from affecting them. Another way of having this be sent out is by having national PSAs. This is already implemented in our own state of Colorado through statewide PSAs of marijuana. They tell you how to use marijuana, what to expect from marijuana, and how to be safe with marijuana. I believe that we can implement this nationally for recycling by using the same form of PSA through TV, radio, and other forms of media to create a more basic understanding of what creates waste out of recycling and how to more properly recycle by avoiding adding liquids into your recycling and some things such as pizza grease, because this will create whatever recycling that you had put in that bin into entirely waste. And this is why it's such a problem in today's society, because nobody has that basic understanding of recycling, and it is affecting the world around us because it is just creating waste. Even though you can recycle properly, or what you believe would be to recycle properly, better than most people would in today's society, it would not be up to the standard of recycling plants and simply negate the idea of the help that you're doing in today's society just because you had a simple lack of understanding of how to recycle.